The way I recommend working with the balance wheel is the following. So we take the sectors, let's say 6 or 8 that you have, for instance. Maybe you have more, so you can add more sectors to your balance wheel. And actually, I want you to think and rate each of the sectors on the following scale. Let's say 1 is the sector is really, really undeveloped and you feel like your focus is not there at all. And there are sectors that are like booming, right? Like let's say it's a 10. So I would like you to go ahead and rank those sectors, number 1. That's the first thing you do. Once you've done that, please look at the balance wheel and tell me or tell yourself. Actually, when I say tell me, I really mean it. Like if you find me on social media, whatever, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Everywhere you can find me with A. Baranovskaya Coach. It's really easy. So I would really like you to think and to see what you actually realize when you see this. Maybe you see that your wheel is really balanced and perfect, you know, in a way. Maybe you see that some of the sectors have an 8 in them, for example, and some have 2 or 1. This is a thing that you should consider when planning your year, when making your goals, when making your wishes. This is all related because goals and wishes and desires, whatever, they don't just exist by themselves. They exist within our life and within the things that we do. So it's important to actually balance everything we have. So once you've done that, I want you to go ahead and think of a date in the future. It can be 6 months from today. It can be 12 months. It doesn't really matter. Like whichever date comes to your mind first. And I would like you to think what changes you would want to see in this balance wheel. The question that I want you to think about as well is the following. Let's say you had 1 in one of the sectors and you want to see 5. What is these 4 points different between 1 and 5? How are you going to feel it? How are you going to see it? How are you going to know that, okay, I'm going from 1 to 5? This is a really interesting question. And actually, these things that come to your mind now when answering this question, those should go in your planning and goals and whatever else. So when we see the balance wheel and we see, let's say, 8 fields, when we try to work on all 8 of them at the same time, this is not a good idea, because I'm pretty sure you already heard about the focus of attention and the fact that we cannot cover everything that's around us. It's just simply impossible. So what I would suggest is you go ahead and think of 2 and maximum 3 fields of your life that you would want to see changes in the next 6 months. If you want to share, if you have any questions, if you have any insights at this point, please drop a comment here or send me a message on any of the social media platforms where you can find me.